go a long way to deciding it. That is what faces Paolo Garbisi. Can he find the home? He can, and he knows, and everyone in this stadium knows that is a monumental moment.
Onside.
2.5 minutes left in this game. It has to be now from Scotland. It is now from Scotland. They have the try, and this game is going to go to the wire. Jean de Merve. Finn Russell.
That
one has gone forward. It's gone forward. That's it. They've done it. Italy. Locked in, buried, and gone from this one in the first half. But they stuck at it. They showed resilience.
Let's have a look at Game 2 of the Six Nations 2025 between Scotland and Italy at Murrayfield. Sold out crowd. And I guess if you're a Scots fan here, you need the 5 points. After seeing what France did to Wales just before, you got to think we need 5 points. We need a bonus point. We need to put them away. Otherwise, you're already falling behind. I know there's a few injuries for the Scots, but yeah, they are very, very heavily favoured in this one. If you do like these sorts of videos as well, if you do want to support the channel, hit that like button or hit the subscribe button right below. You'll be able to see future videos. And also, if you want to just talk rugby, listen to rugby, then jump in here. We're going to start a little bit of a community. So we can just talk about rugby. If you disagree, agree, whatever, you know, just do it in a civil manner. And we can discuss rugby as much as we want, because obviously it's the greatest game in the world. So why would we not want to talk about it? Now let's get into this video. We have the last 5 meetings between the two. Scotland winning 4, Italy winning 1. And quite interesting, you look at these stats here. So the first try wins is 40%. Home team wins 80% of the time, which is true. And here's their last 5 matches. So Scotland played Australia, beat them 27-13, smashed Portugal with the B team, lost to the Box 32-15. As we've said in the past, the score doesn't reflect the game. You know, it nearly should have been about 20 points to 15. Like, it was a very, very tight game. Scotland could have won, but South Africa got a try right at the end as well, and a penalty. Then they smashed Fiji as well, with some Fijian players missing, and then they also won the game before that as well against Uruguay. Then we got Italy, lost 29-11 to the All Blacks up in Juventus. I mean, it was a good game. You know, Italy played out of their skin, as they do in front of their home crowds, just beating Georgia the game before, 20 points to 17. And this is why I'm a big advocate to bring Georgia in and make it the 7 Nations. I mean, at some point, we got to respect that Georgia has earned its chance, because they're right on par with Italy. And I mean, if they played Wales right now, it'll be quite an even game, I'd say. Argentina smashed them at home, 50 points to 18. They smashed Japan and smashed Tonga before that as well, which is kind of expected the way Tonga's going. So interesting to see. And we'll quickly run through the team list here. I'll quickly move my ugly head out the way. So we got, starting for the home team, starting for the Scots, we got Blair Kinghorn at full. Oh, we'll start with the forwards, right? We'll go Pierre Skuman, plays for Edinburgh, 37 caps. You got Dave Cherry, plays for Edinburgh as well, 11 caps. You got Zander Fagerson, plays for Glasgow, 70 caps, very experienced, and he's not even that old. Then you got Johnny Gray, Bordeaux, 77 caps. Grant Gilchrist, Edinburgh, 75 caps. Jamie Ritchie, Edinburgh as well, 54 caps. Rory Darge, Glasgow, and 25 caps. You got Matt Fagerson, Glasgow as well, and 50 caps. So a lot of experience in that forward pack, and I think that's what's going to get them through as well. You know, whenever the game gets tough, they don't stress. Their scrum has gotten better and better just as time has gone on. They've aged like red wine, the scrum. Then you got in the backs, you got Ben White, plays for Toulon, 24 caps. He's been playing really, really well. A lot of people say he's probably going to be in the British and Irish Lions. We'll have a look. You got 10, Finn Russell, Bath Rugby, 82 caps, and he's also the other co-captain. Yeah, the co-captain thing, I don't know. I find it pretty weird. Like, you know, you should have a captain, and then you have a vice-captain. That's it. At number 11, on the left wing, you got Dwan van der Merwe from Edinburgh, 44 caps. Stafford McDowell, Glasgow, 8 caps, filling in for Tuipulotu. You got 13. You got Hugh Jones, Glasgow, 53 caps. Great player. You got Darcy Graham from Edinburgh, 42 caps. And you got Blair Kinghorn for Toulouse as well, 55 caps. And Blair Kinghorn, I missed him for sure in my British and Irish Lions squad, and like Hugh Jones as well. So those are two that I think should probably be in there. You got on the bench Ewan Ashman, 22 caps. Rory Sutherland, 37 caps. Will Hurd, 4 caps. Gregor Brown, look at that. Literally 5 Glasgow players in a row. 6 out of the bench, all Glasgow. So you got Gregor Brown, 4 caps. You got Jack Dempsey, 22 caps. George Horn, 34 caps. Tom Jordan, 3 caps. And Kyle Rowe with 9 caps. It is played at Murrayfield, 67,000 capacity. You got Carl Dixon as the referee. So he's quite, he is quite quick on the whistle at times. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Maybe Italy will stay in the game with constant penalties maybe, and just, Paolo Garbisi just popping them over the whole time. We'll have a look. That's the only way I can see Italy kind of sticking in this one, especially being an away game. Now we move on to the challenges, the away team here. You got Danilo Fischetti, who's great, from Zebre, 47 caps. You got Glacorno Nicotera from Stade France, 28 caps. Simon Ferrari, Benetton, 59 caps. Dino Lam, Harlequins, 9 caps. Federico Ruzza, 59 caps from Benetton. Sebastian Negri, Benetton, 58 caps. Watch for Negri, he's a great player. Michel Amaro, Benetton, 43 caps. El Capitano. You got Lorenzo Canoni from Benetton, 23 caps. Martin Pedrello. Then you got Paolo Garbisi, plays for Toulon, 42 caps. You got Monte Ioani, 35 caps. Tommaso Menoncello, Benetton, 23 caps, the player of the tournament last year for the whole Six Nations. So watch this, man. You got Juan Ignacio Brex from Benetton, 41 caps. Ange Capuzzo, Stade Toulouse, 23 caps. And then you got also Tommaso Allen for Perpignan with 81 caps. So a lot of experience in the backs of them. You got dangerous wingers there. You got Montiani, Ange Capuzzo, who's great. This is where it's going to be a great battle in the backs, because the Scottish backline is really, really good. And then the Italian backline is where they're strong. So this battle is going to be great. That midfield battle, man, I would have loved to see Tuipulotu there, with that face-off against Tommaso Menoncello would be great. The up-and-coming 12, both up-and-coming 12s, really, at the end of the day. Now we move on to just, you can see here, you can put a face and name, but if I probably had to make a prediction of this one here, barring, I guess, the weather conditions, which we'll quickly check up here. So the weather is clear conditions. It's going to be cold, pretty much 0 degrees, but it'll be clear. So you'll be able to throw the ball around as long as there's not too much dew around, I guess. It'll be a pretty free-flowing game. If I had to pick a score here, I'd have to go final score prediction. I'm thinking 32 points to 14. 4 tries to the home team. I'm thinking 1 missed conversion, 2 penalties, and then Italy getting 3 penalties in the try and missing the conversion. I'm thinking Scotland is probably going to score a late try to get that bonus point, maybe in the last 6-7 minutes, and putting the game to bed as well. I think the first half is going to be quite tight, in my opinion. But right at the end of the half, I think Scotland will get a bit of a breathing room. So maybe going into the break, I'm thinking maybe a scoreline of about 15 points to about 8, right? 15 points to 8. Maybe Scotland score a late try and a half, or maybe a late penalty, just making it that extra bit of breathing room. Let me know your predictions. Let me know what you think is going to happen. I mean, I guessed for France to win by 32, 33 points, but they ended up winning by over 40. So hopefully this game doesn't disappoint, almost like the Welsh France game. I think it will be a little bit tighter. I think as long as these teams kind of played to their full ability, it'll be a good game to watch. Great spectacle. The Scottish fans won't be disappointed. So I'm thinking they're coming away with the 5 points and keeping pace with the French and staying in the hunt to win the competition. And I think anyone watching from the outside would be very happy if Scotland can actually win it. You know, the first time since it's become the Six Nations, right? Since Five Nations sort of thing. I really do hope, you know, we go for the underdog. That's what we really go for. And we think Scotland can do it. They do have the team. They can win it, even though the injuries will hurt them a little bit. But they get to win here on a cold night in Edinburgh. Thank you for watching. Let me know your predictions below. Put them down below now so we can compare them after the game and see who got the closest. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see the reviews, previews of games, and just anything to do with rugby. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.